Okay, enough with talking this way. Hello everybody, this is Shireen, and in this video I'm going to tell you a story, actually a short story, and use it to help you learn English. Alright, let's get started. So this is the story, as you can see it here. Now tell me, what can you see in this photo? That's right. You can see a man, a bag. Is it a small or a big bag? Very good. It is a small bag. What do you think is in this bag? Maybe clothes? That's right. Maybe clothes, shoes, tickets. And where is he? Is he on a plane? Is he in a car? Or is he on a train? I don't know about that too. Not yet. What is he wearing? He is wearing a coat. I think he's wearing a tie too. Is he happy or sad? This guy, this man, is he happy or sad? As you can see in his face, he is happy, of course. Like me, I am happy too. He is happy, I am happy. Alright, let's see what the story is about. Mr. Jones had a few days holiday. This man on the train is Mr. Jones. That's his name. He had a few days holiday. This story happened in the past. It's not happening now, so we say he had. He had a few days holiday. I had a few days holiday. Shireen had a few days holiday. You had a few days holiday. All right, now I want to say this sentence in the present time. I can say, Mr. Jones has a few days holiday. What about I? I have a few days holiday. Shireen has a few days holiday. Great job, everybody. So have and has are for present time, and had is for the past. Mr. Jones had a few days holiday. A few means very little, very small. I have a few friends. It means I have 4 or 5 friends, which is really great to have a small circle of friends. I have a few tickets. It means I have 4 or 5 tickets. Very little, very small. Okay. He had a few days holiday. Like, for example, 3 or 4 days for holiday. Holiday is a time of rest and relaxation. If you are on holiday, you don't go to work or school. Why? Because you are on holiday. You don't work, you don't study, you stay at home, you rest and relax. Well, I think Mr. Jones told his boss, I can't come to the office tomorrow. I want to go on a holiday and relax. Good for him. Mr. Jones had a few days holiday, so he said, I'm going to go to the mountains by train. So that was his plan for a few days holiday. He was free, so he said, I'm going to go to the mountains by train. He said, I'm going to, because he is planning for the future. Alright? He had a few days holiday, so he's thinking what he can do on his holiday. He can visit this place, he can go to that place. He is planning, he is thinking what he can do on his holiday. I'm going to go to the mountains by train. He wants to go to the mountains. Where? Mountains. Again, I didn't catch that. Mountains. Mountains. He wants to go to the mountains by train. Very good. As you can see it in the photo, he is on the train to go to the mountains and enjoy his holiday. He put on his best clothes, took a small bag, went to the station and got into the train. He put on his best clothes. This is something that he was wearing, his best clothes. Chic clothes, luxury clothes. He took a small bag. He lifted a small bag. He took it. He lifted up. He lifted a small bag. He went to the station. He went to the station. A station is the area that you can see lots of trains, buses, and you have to sit and wait there for your train to come. He got into the train. After that, he entered his train. He had a beautiful hat, and he often put his head out of the window during the trip and looked at the mountains. He often put his head out of the window. It means for many times, 1 time, 2 times, 3 times, 50 times, he put his head out of the window, which is very dangerous when you are on a train. He often put his head out of the window during the trip. When he was on the train, he often put his head out of the window and looked at the mountains. But the wind pulled his hat off. But the pulled his hat off. The wind pulled his hat off. As you can see it in the photo, the wind took his hat, took it by force. So, does Mr. Jones have his hat right now? His beautiful hat? No, I'm afraid not. He does not have his hat now. Why? Because the wind pulled his hat off. Now, what is he going to do? The wind pulled his hat off. He doesn't have his hat now. Mr. Jones quickly, very quickly and fast, took his old bag and threw it out of the window too. He threw his bag out of the window. So right now he doesn't have his beautiful hat and his old bag. Why? I have no idea. Let's see why he did that. The other people in the carriage laughed. all of the people in the carriage, in those small rooms, laughed at him. Is your bag going to bring your beautiful hat back? They asked. Is that why you threw your bag to go and search for your hat and together they all come back to you? No, Mr. Jones answered. But there's no name and no address in my hat. And there's a name and address on the bag. Someone's going to find both of them. Both of them, it means the hat and the bag, near each other, and he's going to send me the bag and the hat. Wow, he did have his fantasy. So that was our short story. Let's see, what do we have here? A few questions. Now, let's see some sentences here. Some of them are true. Some of them are false. Let's read them together and see which one of them is true and which one is false. Number 1. Mr. Jones had a day's holiday. In the story, it said Mr. Jones had a few days holiday. Few is more than one. I've told you it means 3 or 4, not 1. So this sentence is false. Number 2. Mr. Jones went to the mountains by train. True. He went to the mountains by train. Sentence number 3. Mr. Jones threw his hat out of the window. His hat or his bag? He threw his bag, of course. He threw his bag, not his hat. False. 4. There was a name and address on the bag. It means when you look at the bag, you could see Mr. Jones' name and his address on the bag. I pray my coach doesn't see this, because every time she sees my bag, she says, "There is no name and no address on your bag." And she always gets crossed with it. Always. But Mr. Jones had. There was a name and address on his bag. True. Great, everybody. 5. Sentence number 5. Here we come. People in the carriage laughed at Mr. Jones. Yeah, I even remember I did the laughing very well. Yeah, they laughed at him. True. And last but not least, sentence number 6. Someone's sent Mr. Jones the hat and the bag. Well, we are not sure about this. Maybe. So this sentence is false. Alright, that was it for today's lesson. I hope you enjoyed it, laughed with me, and learned something new. See you soon. Bye.